Hello and welcome to Make Some Noise. This is episode number 25, part two. Yes, this is an extended part of an interview I did with Tom last week. He's got a special guest he wants to introduce today, and this is a Make Some Noise exclusive. So, Tom, take it away.
Hello, everybody. Tom Collier, held hostage. I just want to introduce you to Chrissy Hallowell, who is officially the new singer for Held Hostage. Hey, Chrissy, come on, baby.
Hallowell.
Oh, did I say
Hallowell.
Hallowell? Did I say it wrong? Jeez, okay, let's go.
Hallowell.
Hallowell. What did I call you? I didn't say Hallowell.
You called me Holloway.
Well, at least I didn't call you Houston, okay? I didn't call you Chrissy Houston, all right?
There you go. There you go.
There you
Hey,
go.
Tom,
That's a good last name.
yeah. Hey, Tom, why don't you
Okay.
tell us how you and Chrissy first hooked up? Because she is a new singer of Held Hostage, as you said, and I know you guys have been, or you've been writing away for the next album. So where are you guys with that?
So the album's all written, and how I met Chrissy was kind of a crazy story. Social media, we ended up, I don't know if she sent me a friend request or I sent her one. We ended up friends on there. And last summer, I kept seeing her putting up videos of her singing. And I said, holy cow. And then I would see like Ripper Owens would comment and throw thumbs up. And I think, so I reached out to Ripper. Ripper said he knew her. She knows Ripper. And I reached out to her and said, hey, I'd like to sing in an original band. She said, love to. I've done that before in the past. So that's how we met, was through social media.
So let me ask you, Chrissy. Tom was sharing with me that you know Ripper Owens. So how did you first
Yeah.
meet Ripper? How do you know him?
Well, first of all, like I was in a band called Suffer the Wicked, and we were all original thrash metal band. And we decided to enter a battle of the bands up in Buffalo, New York. And so we joined with all these other people and we won. And so what our choice was to open for whatever national act we wanted. And of course, we picked Ripper
Wow.
because he's awesome.
Yeah.
And he was in Beyond Fear at the time. So that was back in 2006 at Club Infinity in Williamsville, New York. And we became friends right from the jump. And that's how I met Ripper.
And so I know you guys are getting ready to perform on the band's first gig, featuring Chrissy as the new front woman of the band. That's coming up, I believe, this week. So talk about what the rehearsals have been like for that, Chrissy.
Oh, it's been a lot of work. I come up, I drive 3 hours all the way up to Syracuse, up to Tom's house, so all the way from Allegheny, New York, almost every week. And I love it. It's worth every bit of my time. I love metal. I love rock. I love to sing. And music heals people, and I want to do that.
Now, I'm
I want,
assuming since you reached out to Tom initially, probably you knew about the band Held Hostage. Were you a fan of the band's music, or would you say since joining the band, you've had to learn the material more?
I had to learn all of it, because I had been busy with my other band, Dark Water, out of Buffalo, New York. And so I've been doing shows like all the time. And I really haven't had much time to scope out other music other than what I already had to do
Yeah.
myself, playing every weekend all over the place. So when he asked me and I went and he gave me the music, I'm like, oh my God, I love this. It's so great. It's
Yeah.
positive. It's rocking.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I knew that that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be the face of Held Hostage.
And so let me ask you, Tom. Obviously, Chrissy was the initial one to reach out to you, but was there an audition process? I mean, did she come down to your house and was it kind of like, okay, we got to see what she can really do live? And what was that process like?
So first of all, I reached out to her. We
Okay.
were friends on Facebook. I reached out and asked her after seeing her sing on all these videos, live
Oh,
videos.
okay.
That's how then we brought her out and auditioned her. I sent her a couple songs, like 4 songs. She came out and we were all like, we had a different drummer at that time. We brought in a drummer and, Dave playing bass, obviously. We auditioned her the first time. We liked her. The second time she came back, we loved her. This is it. And so we've been working with her. Actually, right now, Carl Kennedy's going to be drumming the shows with us for right now from the Rods. We use a drum machine out here. When she comes out for rehearsal, we rehearse with a drum machine because Carl lives in Pennsylvania.
Oh,
But
wow. Yeah.
it works out good in her voice. It's we love it. She's made these songs her own. I think the fans are going to really dig this show. It's going to be next Saturday, a week from today, July 18th at the event center, Sharkey's Event Center in Liverpool, New York.
And Tom, who are the other bands on the bill with you guys?
So it's Sabbath Nights. The drummer he was Vinny Appice, who drummed with Black Sabbath and drummed with Ronnie Dio. They do a tribute to Dio and the Black Sabbath this year with them, and they have Jim Crean singing from Buffalo with them. He's their singer, but they got a really good band. They're actually on tour, and they'll be coming through on Saturday. So we hook up with them then.
And so, is there much rehearsal before the show, or do you think you're pretty ready for the show, Tom?
We're going to do one rehearsal with the drum with Carl Kennedy next Friday. It's basically a brand new band. We've added Bob Cunningham as a rhythm guitar player. Dave and I are the only originals left. And so then we just brought in Carl Kennedy. Carl sat in as guest drummer with us before. I've recorded and toured with Carl, but we wanted to bring somebody in. So it's a brand, 3 out of 5 people are brand new to the whole hostage scene. And we're going to blow that place away. Right, Chrissy?
Darn straight.
Yeah. And Chrissy, I'm sure Tom shared with you that the band Held Hostage has never played like 2 live gigs with the same lineup. So the fact that that you're going to be playing with the legendary Carl Kennedy, and you're going to become the normal front person of the band, that's pretty amazing. That the band's finally kind of getting a solid lineup.
I know. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
It's going to be so awesome.
And so, where are you guys, Tom, with the new album? And I know a lot of the stuff is already written, but are you going to give Chrissy a chance to present any material she might have?
If she wants to, but right now this album's written. Rescue Me is already written. I've got the whole album done. She's been working on the originals. In fact, Saturday night we're going to premiere one of the originals when we come out there. A song called "Gonna Rock Your World." She's going to rock everybody's world when they hear her vocals on that. But we'll start recording it. When we have rehearsal later today, and then Dave and I will go in and cut the guitar and bass tracks and stuff like that, and then we'll bring everybody else in there. But we'll go ahead and cut the whole album next week. We're going to try to do that, depending on Dave's work schedule. So.
Yeah, and I don't know if Tom shared with you, but at sometimes in the past, when the band would perform live, he would have to perform both as a lead singer and the guitar player. He says, I would much rather have somebody else be the vocals, and now we got a great singer like Chrissy. But when having to do it, Tom has been the one man who can do everything. Yeah. I was saying, Tom. I don't know if Tom has actually shared with you, Chrissy, but sometimes in the past he's had to serve both as the lead singer and the guitar player when the band's played out live.
Yep, he has told me that. Yep.
Yeah.
Poor Tom.
He can do it all. And so let's talk a little more about you, Chrissy, as far as who were your influences growing up, as far as singers that influenced you.
Oh my gosh, Megadeth, my most favorite band in the whole world. Dave Mustaine, like when I first seen a Wake Up Dead on Headbangers Ball, wow. And I had seen the emotion in his face and the way he played guitar and it was just awesome. I was like, this is how I feel inside. Like, this is perfect. And so my influences were Megadeth and Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, Overkill, Anthrax, Sepultura, like all of love. And it just screams energy and life and feeling.
Yeah.
Brings out everything.
So talk a little bit about your personal life, Chrissy. What was the point in life? How old were you when you knew that you wanted to be a musician, a singer specifically?
So when I was a little girl, I kept saying, all I want to do is sing. I want to sing. And I was like 5 years old. And so every night when I went to bed, and the whole family went to bed, I would be in my room singing out loud. And my parents were like, bang on the wall, like, stop it, stop it. And every night I kept doing it for years and years. And finally, after all these years had passed, I was singing again. And my mom came in my room and she goes, Christina, you did it. You sound beautiful. And that was that. I taught myself how to sing. But my struggle didn't end there, because then I had the talent. Now I was trying to audition for things in school so I could sing, but I had terrible stage fright. Horrible. My feet and my hands would fall asleep. And then I'd go to sing, but my nerves were so bad that my voice would shake. And so I just was like, okay, just keep trying, just keep trying. And one year in my senior year of high school, they said, we got this big audition. There's a huge concert at the end of the year, like 1,000 people. We want everybody to go stand up in front of the class and audition. And I'm like, I've got to do this. I've got to do it. So I did. I went up front in front of the whole choir class of like 100 kids probably. And I stood up there and I let it go and I let it out and I put all my fear aside. And all of a sudden, everybody I went to school with and the teachers stood up and they clapped. And then my teacher goes, "Where have you been this whole time?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, scared, terrified,
Yeah.
And so I got the big concert at the end of the year. And well, the rest is history.
Wow, wow. And so, like a lot of people, I assume when you first start performing, you're covering other people's material, and that's how people usually get their start. But talk about the point where you decide, okay, I'm going to try to write my own original songs.
Yeah, yeah. So when I joined Suffer the Wicked, it was all originals, and then we did covers to fill in the time. And at first, I wasn't the singer. My friend Carl was, but I was managing it. I was setting up, shows and all that, and doing PR. Anyway, when they started writing the album, they decided, well, let's throw in a couple songs that Chrissy could do because she can sing and see where it goes. So I did. I sang a couple songs, and then next thing you know, we started taking off, and the radio station wanted to play the one song, Angel with Broken Wings. But when we gave the CD to the radio station, they played the wrong song. They played In Morning. In Morning was the one that I sang on. So everything got real messed up. And so there was differences in the band because of it. And so I ended up taking over all the vocals.
Wow, wow.
And so then Scott Hallowell, he was writing all the originals. I helped write two, In Morning, and Eternal was the other one that I helped write.
Yeah.
And they just took off, and they were playing our stuff in California,
Wow.
Estonia. We went on tour. We were part of the I Loathe New York tour.
Yeah.
We opened for Overkill twice, and
Wow.
Exodus, Death Angel, Testament. Oh my goodness, there were so many. Ripper Owens, of course, Beyond Fear. Death, Dark Funeral,
Oh, wow.
Epica. Yeah, like all these people, and it was amazing. It was so much fun.
And you know what I love about that is I love bands that have more than one singer, like Kiss, they have more than one guy that can sing. And so a band like that is kind of interesting because you're not hearing the same person sing. Now, I can imagine as you're saying that for whatever reason the DJ responded to your song instead of other singers' song that they were supposed to play. I can imagine the friction that might have caused, but also it's kind of got to be a great feeling of it. Like, boy, I had no idea my song would get that kind of response.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was crazy. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. And to kind of be elevated like that, okay, you're the one that's going to be singing all the songs from now on. That had to kind of be an added pressure, like, wow, really?
Yeah. No, I loved it. I was like, bring it on, like I am with Tom. I'm like, bring it on. I always tell him.
And did you?
I'm all for it.
Have you ever felt in all your years of performing any extra kind of pressure? Fact that you are a woman, you always hear about.
Oh man, you have no idea. Like one time we were playing this thing. It was called Hell on the Hill in Cuba, New York, and it was this big metal thing every year. And like I was the only chick singer, and I remember some dude before I even went on. He was like, "Who are you?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm Chrissy. I'm the singer to Suffer the Wicked." And he goes, "What are you gonna do?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm gonna sing metal." And he's like, "Yeah, okay, you're a chick."
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. And so then my friend Joe Kent said something to him, and he was just like, "She's one of the most metal chicks, man. You don't even do that to her. She's earned where she where she's her place.
Yeah, yeah.
So I go up there and I do my thing and we do all this thrash metal songs and I just rock it out. And at the end of the show, the guy apologized to me.
Yeah.
He goes, "I'm so sorry. You are awesome."
That's kind of like
But I
people.
get that a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
So many times we played like in Cleveland at Peabody's, right? And there's band after band. There's like 3 stages, blah blah blah, and there's like hardly any females in the metal world. And I found myself, I've always been surrounded by dudes,
Yeah.
So, which is okay, it's cool. I mean, I'm tough as nails, but I always wondered like where are all these chicks at, And so the one time we shared one of the spotlights with the agonist, and that girl was awesome. I believe she's in Arch Enemy now, right? I believe.
Oh, sure, sure.
I don't want to be wrong.
Yeah,
she's beautiful.
Yeah.
But I was like, yes, love
it's
it.
Kind of like people call Heart a classic rock band or a pop band, but you listen to Ann Wilson perform like Barracuda, and that's about as metal as they get. But man, after you hear that, you're like, okay, yeah, that's quite impressive. She's more resistant.
Yeah, absolutely. And Maria Brink, I always say in this moment, I'm like, she's living my dream life. Like, with all that, I want to do that. That's what I want.
Yeah. Well, Tom, I got to say, it's been great chatting with you and Chrissy, getting to know her. I think you got a real winner here as far as your new frontwoman. Now, before you wrap it up, I got to ask Tom, because you shared with me that you gave Chrissy this great name, the Goddess. You want to tell people about that and how you came up with it?
The Goddess of Fire. She's got an incredible voice. She's got that red hair. That's what I call her, the Goddess of Fire. And that's what everybody will know her as, the Goddess of Fire.
Goddess of Fire?
Thank you.
Firerock, held hostage.
It's all my real hair too.
That's what matters. And so Tom, have you guys worked on a set list for the show coming up, or?
It's all done. Set list is done. We got it. We're going to run the set list today, and then like I say, we'll run it as a band next Friday, and then Saturday we'll hit the stage and we'll rock. We'll bring it like we always do. You've seen us in California. We're gonna come out blazing like we always do, all firing on all cylinders, man. And I'm excited
Melting
for the world.
faces.
Yes, I'm excited for the world to hear Chrissy, because she's got some pipes on her.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be great. The band's gonna finally have somebody that, as they can say, can deliver the metal goods. And it's kind of it's great that she's a fan of Ripper Owens, Judas Priest, and all these great metal bands she mentioned. I will say, Chris, if you're a Judas Priest fan, they just came out with a great best of collection. It's called the Best of Judas Priest. It's kind of a career spanning thing. They go all the way back to the first album, Rock and Roll. So there's a little something on there for everybody if you're a Priest fan.
Awesome.
Yeah. So Tom, speaking of that, any chance that you guys, like when Held Hostage performs, you guys ever throw out any covers? I mean, I know you have enough great original material that not really need to do that, but have you ever done that?
Well, when Ripper was singing with us, when we were out on tour, we would always throw in like a Judas Priest tune, something like that, and let him sing it. And I'd make him play guitar on it. We'd do like Living After Midnight, and we'd bring an extra guitar and I hand it to him, and he'd do the solo. People didn't realize he's a really good guitar player.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I got pictures, I actually got videos of him singing and playing guitar. He said, "Don't put them out." As soon as he told me that, bang, they're on social media.
And I will say, Tom, I think that would be a great thing to do down the line is when you're able to do it is like have Ripper jump up on stage and do a duet with Chrissy or something.
You never know what the future.
Yeah.
You never know what the future is going to bring, but there's all sorts of ideas. I mean, we're gonna
all sorts of people showing up at the Held Hostage live performances, and that's the thing too, Tom. You shared with me that Held Hostage doesn't do a lot. I mean, you perform your fair share. You told me that we do a certain number of shows each year, but it has to make sense. Because we don't go on a long winding tour like bands used to back in the day.
No, and it's all usually we're the headliner or co-headliner on these shows. But we're going to do a January tour. We'll see you in January. We'll be out the West Coast. We've already set up some stuff for the West Coast, so we'll definitely. Chris, you'll get to meet Jason in person out there.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. And let me ask Tom. Now, when do you see the new is it Rescue Me CD coming out? Is it probably next year?
No, I see it coming out. I'm thinking late November.
Great, great,
Yeah.
great stuffing stock, a great Christmas gift, right?
Yeah. Yep. It's going to be Rescue Me. And yeah, Ripper's actually going to be singing on one, right? Rescue Me. Ripper's already cut that. So it'll be Ripper and Chrissy on there. And we have the great Scott Columbus before he passed away. Him and I did a 6-song EP. So I put 2 of his songs on there. He played drums with Held Hostage. So it's
And
going to be
so,
great.
will Chrissy be coming to your home studio when it's time to do her tracks?
No, we'll be doing them in the big studio in Syracuse. We lease Subcast Records. Yep. So we go in there. It's a $2 million studio. It's a great place. My studio is just here for rehearsal. You know, I got a
Okay.
24 track here, but I just write stuff with that, and that's just for rehearsal. So I'm excited to get Chrissy in the studio because I'm going to drive her nuts producing this album. But she's up for the challenge. One thing I tell you, I would hand her a sheet, and she'd go, "What's this? These are words to a song. You're going to sing a new song." It's like, what? She'd go right for it. She goes, "Give me the melody of it." And she was singing them. It was really cool. Now, I haven't seen a singer ever do that before. Just here. You see it, we run through a few times, then all of a sudden she's right into it, man. Did great. We're very proud of you.
And so just to let
Thank you.
yeah, just to let you guys know, the interview we just did is going to go up this Friday. I'm going to have it up about 8 a.m. I'll send you the link so you can share it. Before we wrap it up, Chrissy, anything else you'd like to let the fans know about?
I don't know. Well, I can't wait to rock out and share my energy and Tom's music with you, and that you can appreciate it and love it as much as I do and as much as he does, and just want to make people happy.
Well, thanks for
That's it.
coming on our show to announce this, you guys. It's such an honor. And Chrissy, you really should get out and do more interviews because you're great at it. And I think more people are going to love learning about you and who you are. Final question to you for the day. You want to let people know, are tickets still available? They want to get tickets for the show, or is it sold out?
Oh yeah, yes. No, there's still tickets available, and I mean it's a pretty big place. You can get thousands of people outdoors because it's opened up now for the summer. So we're hoping to get a good crowd there. Go to sharkies.com, you can get them there, or syracusetickets.com, you can get them there, or reach out to Held Hostage, we'll get them for you too. We can help everybody. We'll send you links and everything. But yeah, there's VIP passes, you can buy tables. I mean, it's going to be a good show. There's general admission and VIP. So
Well, thanks, you guys. This was a lot of fun, and we will do it again, I'm sure, Tom. So we'll have to have you come back, later in the summer. Tell us how the show went, okay?
sounds good, Jason. Thanks for interviewing us, brother.
Take care.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you, Chrissy. Bye bye.
Yep. Bye.